Yesterday he started in 867 as the Duke of Holland. In 920, 100 years, win the war for independence, create the Kingdom of Frisia. Now I need to kill one vassal to make Amsterdam my capital. Nice. I don't want to have a repeat of the situation where we have one completely dominant nation up here. I still want to establish a bit of a balance of power. So yeah, having Sweden protect Gardariki is good, but this is now a fully unified Gardariki again. And I'm going to keep everything together for now. We're going to let the succession break it apart. So I just need to choose who to have in charge. I think that Gidrid makes just so much more sense for this territory. So you know what? Gardariki is going to be Gidrid. Which means that Frisia should be the second daughter, which was Freya. Which means that Sweden should be the son, whose name I've already forgotten. Kolbjorn. Wait, do we have two Kolbjorns? No. Yeah, I think it's Kolbjorn for Sweden. He's quick. Gregarious, lazy, gluttonous. So he's probably the weakest of the three, but I think he has the best future. Oh, it's Gurith. Okay. Yeah. So Sweden's going to get Kolbjorn. If I can find him. There he is. Cool. Right. Next thing, we need a war against Estonia. We're currently at peace. We have levies available. And in fact, we inherited the raised armies of my previous person. Horsemen, footmen, onagers, 2 footmen, armoured footmen. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to disband you. And we're going to create a bowman. And I definitely don't have the size armies that I would like, but they are now expensive, and I need to worry about money. And then we're going to go to war with Estonia. For my claims... Oh, that's only on the County of Holland. I'm not going to be able to do this, because I don't have the prestige. Might need to be a holy war. No, it can't be a holy war. They're Österu. Well, who's your heir? Somebody else. Duchess Dagmar's claims this would be for... nothing. What are Duchess Dagmar's claims? Bloody Estonia. No longer valid. Okay, never mind. It was actually for nothing. Yeah, and all I could do was de jure county, so it'd basically have to be one province at a time. Well, Estonia... no, they can't actually... no. It's not even an option. Oh, it's there. County of Skara, County of Dull, Helsingland, Voldai, Dorplat. Oh, no, that's where they are of now. It would be nice if it told us here what the claims are. Flanders. So it would have to be your thing for Flanders. That's the best that we can do. This will cost me 1,000 fame. That's not the same as prestige. No thanks. Wow, we're on the way to Paragon of Virtue. Oh no, that's not the same as religious icon. Okay, cool. Well, we're also the cultural head once more, which is awesome. And we are very, 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 very close to early medieval. And at that point, we'll have a lot more control over what we want to study. Can I release vassals? Oh, these went to Estonia. That one didn't. You are directly... No, you're to Frisia still. Okay. Not to the Kingdom of Frisia, but the Earldom of Frisia. Oh, Denmark got Gotland. Wait. Denmark is Gotland. We got it back! Dyer is in charge of Denmark. It's a mortling. I am everywhere. Horn is one of our cadet houses. Yes! Speaking of cadet houses, I should probably form one. Oh, we could also form another holy order. Costs me 350 prestige. Fine, just makes me go more... Oh no, it gains me 350. Never mind. Okay, so we are now the Mordling Viangis. Do I want to be the Mordling Viangis, though? Yeah, this is a reminder of how far we can fall if things go wrong. So yeah, we'll be the Mordling Viangis, even though I'd like to be the Mordling Frisias. Alright, cool. So I don't know what my immediate moves are going to be. Now that Denmark's back in our hands, I think it really is to go after Estonia. I just don't see a way of doing that right now, except maybe to get... Not yours. Sif's claims. For Flanders. Stupid sexy Flanders. But what I'd really... Oh no, this wouldn't be Frisia. Frisia would just be Holland. I'm actually a little bit surprised that I don't have a de jure claim on Holland. Because it is kind of in Frisia. Or do you not get de jure duchy claims? How did I get enough piety to reform Osteroo? I went with a theologian character. So from the very start we went down this tree and just had an incredibly high learning character who was on theology focused like his entire life. And also part of that is you can get the profit. Not profit. Yeah, it is profit. Faith creation, reformation cost minus 50%. Kind of an important one to have. De jure duchy claims are a technology. Okay. Are they an early medieval technology? No. Oh, it's probably a civic one if it is. Horseshoes makes you move faster. Ooh, armored horsemen. Those are heavy cavalry. Partitions, hereditary rule. We probably want to get that as a matter of some priority. Communal government would also be nice because we're in a high development area. Coinage is also further development growth. De jure duchy CBs. There we are. Chronicle writing. An armoury sphere makes you ships move even faster. Yeah, you know what else just backfired? We were integrating Flanders for about 50 years, and I think we were only a year or two short of Flanders being integrated into Frisia. Bugger, that's another thing we've lost. Councils, right. Let's work on the government itself, because we're going to have some powerful vassals who are going to want a piece of the pie. In fact, we only have one powerful vassal. Oh no, these two are already positioned. So, Karin, you are amazing at fighting. So we'll assign you. We'll probably almost certainly put you in over here. Your stewarding is... bad. Then yours is worse. So these two are just not going to be very effective. And then we need a spy master, somebody who is preferably super duper loyal to us. Which honestly Arena could be if I bribe you. Okay, good. Now, who in our realm is powerful that doesn't like us very much? Berengar. Let's start swaying you. Okay, and then Groningen is my territory, so we're going to start building it up. Starting out with, and this is plains, farms and fields. Going for raw money, because raw money is good. You can eat it, just make sure you cook it first. Betrothed can marry. Oh, that's between you two. This is marrying you to Thuringia. Fine. I wasn't that interested in you anyway. You weren't that good a character. Okay, what issues do we have? We can grant some titles. We can create titles. We can declare a bunch of wars. Family members can get married, and we can also invite champions. What's the status of our champions? We have excellent champions. I don't think we necessarily need to invite any. Grandchildren can get married. Okay. So what powers do I get as a Maudling Viangi? Right, the most powerful cadet house becomes overall dynast. So currently it's dire, but that may well change. No, I didn't want to put him in charge because he's not a powerful vassal, whereas Girid is. And you want to try and keep your powerful vassals on the council if you can. It's actually quite surprising I only need 3. So you're currently assisting the ruler. I think I'm going to have you doing court politics, just because I want you to boost up how much we are liked. Do we have any reasons to imprison anyone? Yes. Including Count Ingvar of Satakunda. Where the hell is Satakunda? There. I mean, that is another county which I could then control. Eventually we will want to move down here to try and consolidate our hold. No, because that's going to be outside my realm. Oh, resecuring the Netherlands is going to be a bitch. That was such a massive setback when we died there. Whitegate, Gwindred, great name. Apple Zombie, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we can't choose Fascination yet. We're still researching early medieval. which is going to be done in 15 months. So we're getting close. And I am now the dynasty head. Which means I can control the legacies. I can also call in the other houses to wars. I have power again! And actually, I'm going to change my house motto. Whoops, that's not the motto. Click on you. Click on this. With the sword I seek splendor. Bleh. Never forget. Just how far we can fall and how quickly. Watch the ruler die in a month. I honestly wouldn't care. Because we would just play on in Frisia. And it would actually be slightly easier to consolidate Frisia as just Frisia. Especially if I can make alliances with my brothers and sisters. Returning from the Rangian Guard, I barely recognize my court physician Bagger as he enters my great hall. I am home, he bellows. There have been many a time I thought I would never see these shores again, but I am finally back. As strange as it is to see the court physician after all these years. He's been gone away like a month. I mean, well done on getting Varangian. That's cool. Yes, I do need to move the capital over here. You're not wrong. There we go. Alright, succession. Who gets what? Reduced corruption, sent a gift. Oh yes, and I need my councillors to do other things. So first of all, I want you increasing development here. Oh, actually, promoting culture. No, I want all of this converted. Then your job is going to be domestic affairs. Your job's going to be organising levies. And that needs to be converted. There are some places lacking control, but nowhere that I directly care about. Okay. Compliments. To make my Chancellor Jarl Berengar more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to court. So I can praise his forgiving nature. He is forgiving, which is a sin. We don't do forgiving in the Viking territories. Oh, no, 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 no. I could found another holy order. I can also host a feast, which would probably be a good idea. Holy order costs 500 gold. I'm not 100% sure that's worth it. However, a feast definitely is. 200 ducats. Ouch. Expensive. Recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. Good. A cheering gathering. Welcome, friends. I can ransom you. Go ahead. Been in prison for 19 years and they finally scraped together enough money to ransom. Did I start as Frisia? No, we started as the island of Gotland. Then we took over the earldom of Holland, then eventually the kingdom of Frisia. Then we got moved to the little county up here of Youngie in one of the worst, like, falls from graces ever recorded. And then we inherited all of this in just one fell swoop. So we went from that, to that, to that, to that, to that. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. Is Amsterdam the capital? No, because we don't actually own it. It will be, though, as soon as I work out a way of wresting it from Estonia. My lord, the wine! Again. Time to crack open the secret stores, which also returns my prestige. And with that, things are looking a bit better, because I could now go to war with Estonia. I think I am going to go for the claims. Not yours. Yours. Because that'll get me... Oh, we can't afford it. Cost 625. Fine. We'll wait. Feast at home. Ah, there's nothing like a feast. It reminds us of all what's good in life. And the company is not too bad either. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. You're something special, really. Relias, Friedrich tells me. Countess Karin and Kolbjorn nod their heads in agreement. I just do what feels right. I basically just sit back and wait for kingdoms to be handed to me. That's how you gain kingdoms, right? Just sit back and wait. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say the feast was a success. I have my wife to thank for much of its awesomeness. And just to double check something, I cannot raise raiders. So sorry, poet, you were wrong. It is to do with tribal. It's not your religion. I didn't think so. Because there's absolutely nothing in the religion to say that you can raid. Nothing. Well, that was quick. So, what happened with the successions? Because I never had a chance to make sure that my wishes were being observed. King Rilias of Frisia has joined the feast in Valhalla at 62 years of age. He drank himself to death, an invertebrate diplomat. There was no argument he could not peacefully resolve. Queen Freya ascends the throne, an accomplished diplomat. Vassals and foreign rulers alike respect her. It split. And I think it split how I wanted it to. Pause. So Sweden is Kolbjorn. That's right. Gardariki is Girid. That's right. And then I got Frisia. Perfection! Haha! Okay. I am perfectly happy with this arrangement. Dynasty head has changed. Dyer is the head again, so that's Denmark. Denmark is pretty sodding strong, admittedly. Okay, so we are Queen Freya. The Grey Eminence. The brave Grey Eminence. We are only 18. There is a lot we can do. And we're married to another Dyer who's brave, temperate, and diligent. He is an excellent support. We have a child. She is of our group. Okay. Estonia. Well, first things first, stability. Also, lifestyle. So we are an incredibly good diplomat. We're working on diplomacy. And I think that's going to be a good one to focus on. Prestige isn't as useful anymore. So foreign affairs. We'll just go straight for that full-on diplomacy. We have a 17. We could immediately host a feast again. Stress is fine. I think drunkard kind of runs in the family. Several of my characters have now had that. So we are based in the county of Groningen, which is not the most well developed. It's not very rich. And we have a bunch of powerful vassals. The church at least is on our side. Our spy master is not massively loyal, but we could probably bribe you. Steward. So we have 3 powerful vassals. One who's a good steward and a good marshal. One who's a good marshal. And one who's a good diplomat. And Berenger. It literally is and Berenger. Oh no, you could be a marshal. So we're going to swap you to marshal. Oops. Our chancellor is going to be you. Our steward. One of you is not going to get a job. Is one of you better at intrigue? Not really. Well, the next question would be... Oh, you're a mayor. Don't care about a mayor. Definitely the Jarl. Okay. That's not a terrible council either. For a nation of our size. And we are still fully Norse. So I'm going to want you increasing development in Groningen. Or possibly control. Oh no, that's your job. Controlling Groningen is fine. So yes, organise my levies. You improve domestic affairs, because that will increase everybody's opinion of me. And that's just a straight up increase, I just realised that. So you can just see the difference here, 27 becomes 33. And then Dyer, you're currently just assisting me. That's fine. And then my vassals, do we have any vassals who dislike us? No, we don't. In fact, it's just us and then 3 Jarls. And yeah, we should probably sway the Spy Master, for sure. And bribe him. Okay. Cool. So, what does everyone control? You control... just Nedersticht. Ah, but you directly control Utrecht and Zwolle. You control just Gulders and you have 2 vassals. You're by far and away the biggest. You have 2 counties with a bunch of vassals. So Frisia is somewhat dangerous. You also have a random province down there. Estonia still owns those. So I think what I want to do is try to manufacture some reasons to go to war with Estonia. Because Estonia right now is super freaking weak. So I have claims on Holland. But that's just a county. But it's a very cheap claim. Very, very cheap claim, in fact. Oysten has a claim on county. 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 So this would be on my claim, and that would allow me to get Holland back again. That's an important province because it's very wealthy. And seeing as we've all just become feudal, I can start actually building it up at last. Culture convert the Black Sea province. What are you now? Oh yeah, Alan. Alan! So, I'm going to make you... 6 years, fine. Yep. We're going to go after you for Amsterdam. Holland. Who are your allies? You're allied to Earl Sigurd of Helra, who's on my side. You can't call him. And then Rogovlod of Espia. This is actually a lot less of a problem. He's my vassal. Vassals can't fight their lieges. Cool. Well, you know what this means. Yeah, you do. This means one thing only. We're going to war. Oh yeah. Vikings going to war. So, first of all, we are going to need to raise our levies and raise our troops. Raise all here. And we're also going to double check what my champions are like. Is there anybody here that I want to forbid? Should probably have done that before I raised my forces. Possibly my husband, but no, I think I want my hardest hitting forces here. Huzzah!